Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, I've been gone for about 2 days at a meeting and just coming back just wiped me out. I'm getting older, folks. But I got new knives last night. I almost put up a video last night, but I was just too beat. It's time again for the knife of the day. I have two brand new Spyderco knives, and guess what? I guess they're variations, but these are the new knives that they announced in their catalog. We're about ready to make a run. I have to make sure that my bank account is hefty because I have a feeling we're going to get knives a lot. Shout out goes to Omaha Knives. They're my godfather. They're the go-between between me and Spyderco. You always have to have a knife company that Spyderco sends to and that I pay. So I really appreciate them rushing these out. This, my friends, is the brand new Spyderco Mantra. The brand new Spyderco Mantra. By the way, it just drops. The only thing is, when it drops, let's see, so if I just did it regular and it just dropped, the little nub here that makes it a flipper hits my finger that's stuck down here, so it doesn't fall all the way. But believe me, this, except for that, is smooth as silk. I just got it last night. It's a real nice knife. You can open it up just as easy with the thumb hole, but of course it's a flipper and it has the compression lock. Spyderco is big on the compression lock flipper this year. We've been seeing a lot of them coming out. I love the compression lock. I love a flipper, but again, because the lock is right here in the back, when it comes back, see, if I have it lower, it misses and you can see it'll just fly down. Real nice knife. So let's talk about the Mantra 3 and why it exists and why I think this is now one of my favorite knives. I love the original Mantra. The original Mantra was great. It was the first time Spyderco actually released two knives at the exact same time. And this was it. This is the Mantra, the original Mantra, Mantra 2. Both released at the exact same time. I remember getting them in my house at the same time and was thrilled to death. It really started the CPM M4 blade rush that Spyderco has been on. For a while, the Bradley was the first M4 that I had in my collection from Spyderco, CPM M4 steel. And he would only do M4 steel. So his smaller knives, all of those things, the memory and all those were in CPM M4. Spyderco then came out with the Mantra. And of course, we've seen a bunch of CPM M4. So much so that I made two mistakes on the last videos that I did before I left town, calling 4V steel M4. I apologize, you guys, for that. It was shoddy. I couldn't redo the videos. I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys new knife videos while I was away. I apologize for that. I had to do them late night and I was sleepy and packing. But anyway, M4 steel. Hard, retains an edge, but you have to take care of it. It is not stainless. It is not stainless. And when the Mantra came out, I made the observation, and I don't know, others may have. Later, Spyderco made the observation that really what the Mantra was a flipping Delica. See the Delica? It's true. It's the Delica shape. Of course, you have the leaf-shaped blade. The difference is, and that's why I was so thrilled with it, a titanium body, upscale super steel with M4, and a frame lock. I mean, and of course my wire clip. So it really was a super updated Delica. Well, the problem with M4 is wonderful, great. See how smooth this thing is right out of the box? That's all great. But it's not a stainless steel. It will rust on you. You need to continue to wipe it off. And so Spyderco, loving the mantra, knowing that it was proper, but hearing from their audience that they didn't like the CPM M4 steel, a lot of people on what they thought was going to be a wonderful EDC, they went back to the drawing board and they came out with this. Now, yes, they changed the steel. Now it's CPM S30V steel. Stainless steel, we all know that. Almost next to VG10, Spyderco's standby steel. It's just excellent. A lot better than, obviously, VG10. But just, I like Crucible's S30V steel. So now you have a stainless steel, same blade, 3.2 inch blade, same size, 7.2 inches total, still a drop point, flat ground blade. All the things that we loved about the Mantra and the Delica. But then they did something else. Instead of, and this has a price reason, but I like it. Now they have carbon fiber on G10, and it has a little bit of grip, not too much. So now you got carbon fiber on G10. It looks great. And they put the compression lock instead of, for the Delica, the back lock. And then when it came to the Mantra 1, of course, the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. This time around, because they are going crazy with this compression lock, it's the compression lock as a flipper. Until this year, Spyderco never released a compression lock flipper. This year, they've released 3 of them. Okay? So, I think we're going to see a lot more too. I like it. I do. And of course, you can use it just like a Delica. Just a nice knife altogether. Embedded stainless steel liners. Someone left a message on comments saying, so basically the compression lock is a liner lock in the back. Yes. But it's very strong. Spyderco didn't create the liner lock, but they did create the compression lock. That's theirs. And it's very strong. And I'm sure someone more mechanical than I, or someone who cares a lot more than I do about those kinds of things, can really go into detail about the compression lock. I'm sure there's videos on it. But I just love it. And of course, they have been doing compression locks for a long time. I have some old classic Spydercos with compression locks. But it really just blasted everything open, right? When the Paramilitary 2 came with the compression lock. It was just perfect for the Paramilitary 2. I like smaller knives. I think the Delica is a great kind of length. But man, this is perfect. It reminds me, I mean, we can say all the things because it has the compression lock. So it does remind me of the Sage 5, but thinner, because it's like a Delica. Has jimping going up there. It reminds me of the Para 3, but thinner, right? Let's see, do I have a Para 3 on my desk? Yeah. So, you know, not that much thinner, but just a nice little thinner in your pocket, which I like. I really do, as you can see here. And of course, it doesn't have the ugly clip, right? It has that beautiful wire clip. This is like the Sage 5, but a lot thinner. It's, if a Sage 5 and a Delica had a baby knife, this would be it. Just a real nice knife. Like I said, see-through construction. There's the clip. I love when they have the clip. Not much of a lanyard hole, but like I said, except for the military, the paramilitary, the para 3, and the Mannix 2. And there's other knives. Those aren't the only ones, but those are the ones that have really big lanyard holes. But this, screw the lanyard hole. It has a deep carry clip. And it's the wire clip with a compression lock in a wonderful EDC package. Folks, I was looking forward to the Mantra 3 because I like the Mantra 1 and 2. And I was like, okay, they're just going to do an economical kind of thing. I think it flips better. Let me just say this. Instead of the switch, and it flips okay, and I usually like the switch kind of thing, push, it flies out there. Push button it flies out of there with their bearing system. There you have it. The knife of the day, folks. Brand new from Spyderco. Yeah, super brand new. It's called the Mantra 3. Part of the Mantra family. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 1 and 3 are really based off of the Delica. There you have it. I promised you new stuff. Today, I'm recording this on a Friday. On Monday, I have another brand new knife from Spyderco. It's a special one. It's a biggie. I now have a collection of 3 of these, and I never thought I'd have a collection of 3. So I'm excited about it. And yes, that's called a tease. It's all happening on Monday. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications, because when I get new stuff, I'm going to share it with you. I might go knife buying as well later today, because I need something to help me get out of this depression. So I might try some new knives as well, like I did with the Hinderer. So we'll see what happens. So subscribe. Turn on your notifications. At some point when I get my life together, if I ever do, we'll be doing some special things over the weekend too. That's why you want to have notifications. And of course, as we get closer to Christmas time, whether you celebrate it or not, I celebrate it. So I'm talking me, Christmas. I don't mean to offend anyone. Trust me. I think everyone should believe in anything that makes you happy and gives you some kind of faith. That's just me. But anyway, we'll be doing some kind of knife sale. And as you can see, I'm getting some good knives. I hope you guys have a perfect day. Man, I miss talking to you. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could barely. It's one of those putting my right foot in front of my left, making it through work without throwing someone out the window, getting home, and just forgetting about it through movies and stuff. So, but I'm glad we're back, and I'm back with some new knives. Join me on Monday. If you're watching in the future, which most of you are, go check the playlist. I have a bunch of knives on that playlist. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Hey, take a few minutes to take care of yourself. It's not selfishness. It's so important. I wish I would have done it 50 years ago. I'd be a better father, better husband, a better friend, a better brother, a better son. You need to take care of yourself before you can take care of everyone else. You guys have a perfect one. I'm thinking about you. I care about you. Goodbye.